Hi everyone, and welcome to another video. Just going to be a short run through on realistic examples in your IELTS essays. So I think that for some students, there's a bit of concern in terms of what example do I use? Do I have to have one memorized and ready? Can I think of a realistic one on the spot? And the answer is that yes, you can. But this is just a little kind of guide on how you can do that and how we can be efficient and effective with that. So I would personally advise to not have one kind of memorized before the exam, because I think just the nature of exams and pressure, and it's likely that you might forget that and then worry and think that you don't have anything to contribute, which you do. So it's really important about being realistic in this scenario. They don't want to see a kind of made up statistic, which is what I will kind of walk you through here for a couple of moments, and hopefully it helps when it comes to practicing and writing your own examples in your essays. So this example is just from the IELTS website, the official website, so you can get that really easily and look at the question. So as you can see, it's on tourism and impact on the environment. So I've written two examples and you can hopefully see the difference. So let me scroll down a little bit. Realistic. For example, it is now frequently noted in the news that the environmental damage of international travel is causing serious harm to the planet. More than ever, we are seeing reports of natural disasters and freak weather occurrences that is partly due to excessive environmental pollution. So here, I didn't have this memorized. I just thought about what's a realistic example that I can use to help support answering this question. And with this question in particular, it's quite accessible to think about the news and the media, and how often that's reported. So that's something that you can kind of easily think of and access and use, and it's realistic enough and definitely believable, and relatable. Non-realistic would be something like, in a recent report, it was stated that 87% of fossil fuels are now heavily overused and air pollution is at an increase of 90% on an upward trajectory that is consistently damaging the planet. So it might initially kind of look impressive because there's statistics or it looks official, but this is completely made up, and it's far more sensible and smart to use something that is realistic and that you haven't made up. So it's just a kind of small piece of advice about your IELTS essay writing when it comes to using an example. If you are asked to, then it's wise to go with an example that really is real and true, and not one that you've kind of had to make up, because they will see through that and feel that you haven't used an appropriate example. So I hope that helps, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.